Bitcoin's trend has been growing from strength to strength and is likely to stay that way. Why? This trend isn't driven purely by speculation, it is supported by strong fundamental reason. And one of the most widely debated topics in finance today is the comparison between Bitcoin and gold. While both are viewed as stores of value, their long-term roles may diverge significantly. Yet, they have been moving in near perfect synchronization with potential resistance ahead. But their trends still remain intact. And here's why. My name is Kon Hao. My work in this channel is to study behavior science and finance, discover the relationship between different markets, and uncover potential opportunities. This analysis is based on technical studies and does not constitute financial advice. Please consult your licensed broker before investing. Both gold and Bitcoin have moving up in near perfect synchronization with inflation. Gold is traditionally seen as an inflation hedge, and since June 2022, when inflation peaked at 9%, we have seen both gold and Bitcoin trend higher up to the current present day. And instead of asking why the Fed isn't cutting interest rate despite the decline in CPI or inflation, perhaps we should ask why the Fed prefers to maintain rates at the current level. What exactly are they saying with the data and the latest developments? When both gold and Bitcoin hold steady at these elevated level, it suggests that investors still believe the threat of rising inflation remain valid. And in a bull market like this, the path is never straightforward. It is often jagged along with its volatility. And what distinguishes a continuing bull market is the formation of higher low along its timeline. Something like this, a higher low, a higher low, a higher low. This means that the bull market should remain intact with, of course, its fundamental reason as debated as could Bitcoin be an inflation hedge asset, but only time will tell. However, like the gold, and let's take a look at gold here, which we recently discussed that is reaching its peak, medium-term peak, and they may have a correction. So is the Bitcoin that it may be approaching the medium-term resistance here. So in the first week of this year, I did a tutorial that we observed a inverted hammer in the last month of 2024, suggesting that a potential correction in the Bitcoin to around 82,000. But yet, I'm still seeing that the uptrend still remain and the market should continue to move up. And let's look at the current result as anticipated. With the inverted hammer, the market did a correction and it was supported around 82,000 level because of this primary uptrend line. We will discuss that in a short while with some false break around here. But from this point, we could see that the market resumed its upward climb. Now it appeared to me that it may be encountering some resistance here again. And still, as long as the market continued to form a higher low and the threat of rising inflation still remain, the bull trend should remain intact. So this is how I did my projection. You can take it as reference how to map it. First, I look out for all these primary uptrend channel. And we could see that first it started with this line first. Then I tried to find a relationship with a significant peak. Then I could see along this timeline, it was supported. So I find that this trend line is useful and will continue to use it as time passes. And this could be the guideline that I'll be using for the time being. Now, let's move on to the secondary uptrend line channel. And I'm going to do this. And I'm going to look out for the significant trough here. And I would like to use the lowest point with a magnet feature. And I would like to use this opening price around here on this bar. And I could see that it's connected quite nicely along this few trough. I'm still exploring. And now this is how you're going to find the relationship is that I would like to clone this on this secondary uptrend line. And I'd like to place at a significant peak in the past. And with the primary uptrend line channel, now we just discovered with the secondary uptrend line channel. And I could see the relationship that could this be the point that is resisted, but we're going to drill further in a short while. And as this line supported on the secondary uptrend line channel, Then I mirror this. So I reckon that, like what I say, uptrend is always jagged. It's never one-way street. And potentially what I'm seeing here is that Bitcoin may have some resistance and it's healthy. And I would say that. And this could be what it may be heading towards, maybe 100,000 as a correction, which is healthy. So please don't interpret this as a literal path. Instead, I hope that it serves as a guideline to help you to form your own projection as the market evolve. Gold is preferred by the older generation, central banks, and conservative investors, deeply entrenched in traditional finance and cultural value system. Cryptocurrency has a rapid adoption by younger investor, tech native user, and institution. Millennials and Gen Z are more likely to trust the cryptographic assets than government or the fiat system. I will keep open mind to both inflation hedge assets and their instrument. We cannot perfectly time the market, but it is possible to get the market timing right. The market are always telling us on the next move. Feel free to leave any comments below. I'd love to exchange ideas with you on what is about to come. Really happy that you stay through this tutorial. You have many great trading weeks ahead.